President, my question is to the Minister representing the Prime Minister, Senator Wong. I note the Treasurer's comments on Tuesday night that one of the most important things about Australia is the way that we look after each other. Could the Minister please inform the Senate how the Albanese Labor government's budget will ease cost of living pressures for millions of Australians, and in particular what the government is doing to build on its impressive record of supporting these Australians by strengthening Medicare?
Senator Wong.
Thank you, President. I thank Senator Ciccone for his question. And he, like every senator on our side, understands the importance of Medicare, because we are the party of Medicare and Labor is the party of stronger Medicare. That is who we are. And Tuesday's budget only reinforces that fact, because we on this side understand that Medicare goes to the heart of who we are as Australians. We understand that everyone deserves access to affordable health care, to accessible health care, to quality health care. And this is why we have announced that we will be funding 29 more Medicare urgent care clinics across the country. Now, early this year in South Australia, I visited the Marion Urgent Care Clinic with a fantastic member for Boothby from the other place, and I saw firsthand the role of these clinics in taking pressure off our emergency departments and in making care more affordable and more accessible to more Australians. Now, this is a good thing. This is another good policy that those opposite don't support. Now, not only have we established more than 50 of these clinics, there are more on the way. And in this budget and in previous budgets, you've seen Labor's commitment to stronger Medicare, tripling the bulk billing incentive. We've made medicines cheaper, also opposed by those opposite, and we are freezing the cost of PBS medicines. And of course, those opposite might remember that this Tuesday's budget is 10 years on from the infamous 2014 budget. 10 years on from what might have been Mr Dutton's only real idea when it comes to health care. His one idea as Health Minister: make Australians pay more. Make Australians pay more. Tax medicines, tax patients going to hospitals, and impose a GP tax. That's what Mr Dutton really thinks about Medicare. No surprises that this bloke was voted by Australia's doctors as the worst health minister in a decade.
Has expired. Senator Ciccone, first supplementary.
Thank you very much, President, and thank you, Minister. Along with health costs, people in my home state of Victoria tell me that energy prices are a major driver of the cost of living pressures that they are currently facing. Can the Minister please update the Senate on the effect of the government's energy price relief that has had on inflation, how the 2024-25 budget adds to this relief?
Minister Wong.
Thank you, President. Well, from the 1st of July this year, everyone who has an electricity bill will receive an energy bill rebate under the Albanese Labor government. We're building on our 2022 energy bill relief by delivering all households a $300 credit to be automatically applied to their electricity bills. Over 10 million Australian households will benefit. I hear the complaint from those opposites. I hear them yet again not wanting to support cost of living relief for Australians. Again, not wanting to support cost of living relief for Australians. Well, they are true to form. They keep opposing it, just as they have always opposed higher wages for working people. You always make people want to make people work longer for less. Well, we actually want people to have good wages, and we also want to help people with cost of living relief, something those opposite have never been prepared to support in this place. Well, tonight we will see what they're really about.
Senator Ciccone, second supplementary.
Thank you again, Minister, and thank you, President. Noting the Albanese government's #1 priority is taking pressure off Australians, can the Minister please explain how the government's responsible economic management is helping to do just that, while at the same time building a much more secure future for all Australians?
Order. Minister Wong.
Thank you, President. Well, the budget the Treasurer handed down on Tuesday night is a responsible budget. It's a budget that helps Australians under pressure today and invests in our future. We are projected to produce another surplus. We are continuing to fight inflation. We are continuing to help Australians with the cost of living, and we are investing in a future made in Australia to grasp the opportunities in the future. We will build more homes and we will continue to support Medicare. And what do we hear from those opposite? Well, they seem to think that no is a plan. No is not a plan.
Senator
I hate to break it to you.
Senator Cash.
We've already heard them, including today, saying there's too much spending. Well, you know what? It's time to front up and to fess up. It's time to front up and to fess up. It's time for you to tell Australians what you're going to cut. What are you going to cut? What are you going to oppose? It's time for you to be upfront with Australians. Are you going to
Thank you, Minister. The time for answering has expired.